Women's Open Championship. We've got fourth place and third place qualifiers.
Welcome to the 2019 Lancaster Archery Classic. This is the 16th annual event here at Spooky Nook Sports Arena, Manheim, Pennsylvania. We are in the True Ball XL Archery Hall.
True Ball XL Black Eagle.
Black Eagle. I was going to kind of break those up, but True Ball XL Black Eagle Archery Hall.
Yep.
This is Chuck Cooley. I'm sitting along PJ Riley. Thanks for joining us today, PJ. We are about to get started with the Women's Open Shoot-Off here this afternoon. Now, this starts off with a top 32 women qualifiers. Last year's winner was Katie Roth. A high qualifier this year was Savannah Baye Vanderwier. She shot a 643 as the high qualifier. And then we've gone through elimination brackets, and here we are with the top four ladies that are going to go after a top prize here, $1,250.
First match, we have Haley Golden versus Jamilee Moore.
Mm-hmm.
Jamilee in the Bowtech jersey. Haley. Looks like she got some kind of team jersey on there. I can't quite see it from here.
Jamilee?
Yeah, Bulldogs. That's that.
She attends Union College. She's on a full
Gotcha.
scholarship down there. Mm-hmm. She finished third here last year in the Women's Open in this same division. She's out of North Carolina.
That's a close one.
You know, that's edgy. That could be a 33 really easily. I mean, it's edgy, but it's really close.
Well, you know what? It looks like she may not be shooting 27.
I think she's shooting 23s.
Yeah.
They're pretty small. Yeah, that was a really great shot. Really great target.
So these two are teammates at Union College of Kentucky. And I imagine you two shoot matches like this pretty often.
I shoot bow hunter in college, but I shoot open for like outside. But yeah, we shoot against each other every now and then.
Up on a stage like this, you have something like this set up at Union College?
Nothing like this, no. I wish you did that.
How are you feeling?
Nervous.
Okay. Let's come over and see how you're doing. Again, you two know each other very well, and that's got to be great on this stage.
Yeah,
How are you feeling up there today?
good.
Okay, great. I'll take just a moment to go over your gear here. It looks like a brand new Bowtech Fanatic 3.0 CBE sight and Shrewd scope, along with a Hampski rest. And what release are you running? True Ball release, HT. Very good, and it looks like gold tip arrows. Okay, we've got our arrow.
All right, so Jamilee Moore has a 1-point lead here. Going into the second end, 32-31. That's great shooting for both of them. And as Rob was pointing out, they shoot against each other quite a bit there in school and competition. And it seems like Jamilee Moore might be nervous up there. She didn't want to talk too much to Rob.
Not a woman of many words at this point. She just wants to get it done. And it's fantastic to see these ladies up here shooting. Of course, there's a huge prize purse here this weekend, $300,000 we have on the line overall for all the different events that we're shooting. And again, these ladies here, top prize on the line is $1,250 for first, $700 for second.
Now that was
Jamilee, ooh,
yeah.
big
Well,
9.
Haley shot a 9, and then Jamilee followed right up with a 9. So there's an opportunity there. Look at her hand.
Yep, rolling into it there just a little bit. That's a 10 for sure. Jamilee up here.
She's pulling.
Yep, pull.
It went off.
That looked clean. Yep.
That did.
Back into her groove there. Yep, didn't yank it, didn't pull
No.
it, didn't punch it. Good looking shot. She was trusting it.
It's like a 10, just
I think that's just out. Yeah.
She looked good on that shot, though.
Yeah.
I don't think it landed as good as she wanted it to, but man, she looked clean.
and an 11.
Yep,
Got it in.
really good. Good comeback there. Shoot
Yep.
to open with a 9 and finish 10-11 like that. Great job from
Things are
Jamilee.
looking very good. Unofficially, looks like we've got
So
62
about a
to
2-point
60. We'll
lead
see
there.
what the officials say.
Yep.
Get a couple
Nice
looks at
shooting.
those arrows there just to make sure.
Haley, let's
Judge
go
is
over
taking
your
a look
gear.
at one of them.
Looks like you've
Oh,
got
she called it
brand
pretty
new
quick.
Elite Option 6 in bright yellow. CBE sight
Getting
and
it.
scope, right?
Want to make sure she gets those calls right. This is a big title to have in your belt if you're, working your way through the archery world, and you're in the Women's Open. If you can take home the Women's Open title at the Classic, that's a good win to have.
I was talking to some archers earlier today on the line, and, I asked them, I was like, look, aside from something like Vegas, what would you rather win, like indoor nationals or maybe the Iowa Pro-Am or something like that? And they were like, no, absolutely Lancaster is it. It's grown to that kind of event where there's just, there's a special feel about winning this particular event.
Well, these
it's a tough series.
these videos will live on YouTube, so these people become, recognizable.
Absolutely.
If you're up here in one of our videos that will live on in YouTube forever,
Internet
you
famous.
become, yeah, that's right.
And again, what a cool venue that we have here this weekend at Spooky Nook.
9.
Oh,
Wide 9.
yep. Stay with her shot. Thanks again to Dead Center Archery Products for the live scoring through Archers, and this live video feed brought to you by Hoyt Archery.
11.
She
Nice, solid
held that
shot.
one rock steady. I was going to be surprised if that wasn't 11. If you watch her rotation there, she's more of a rotation archer than Jamilee is. She's just putting full back tension into it to get that release to go off.
Yeah. Steady. Looks good.
11, I think
That's right there. That's
think
between
if
the
she's-
two.
If she's shooting a smaller arrow, that's close.
Yeah,
that
if
one's
she'd
gonna
had
be
27, she'd have got it.
Close. Yeah, for sure. But sometimes it's hard to get those bigger arrows to spot.
Yeah, she's
You know?
probably not pulling a ton of weight. Her
Haley
draw length is
finished
probably
draw.
a little short.
Yeah, could be.
11, nice shooting.
No question about that one.
Nope.
Give these ladies a
Yep,
hand.
she's right in there. So going into this last end,
She's got a healthy lead.
pretty good lead.
Heck of a show so far.
Would take a major mistake.
She's going to look at that, though, see if that's a 10 or 11.
Both ladies shooting
Yep, she's got the light out and the magnifier. Get right in there. Yep, she called it.
moments to make the official calls and see if anything changes. What do you love about that yellow bow? That's quite striking.
Nobody has it. It's only me. Not even one yet.
No, that's beautiful. Goes well with the Bee Stinger stabilizers. Okay, we'll wait just a moment for the arrows to come back. Looks like we do have a 95-90 match. Congratulations, Jamilee. Do you choose to shoot first or second? Second again.
All right. So last end here, Chuck. 95-90 lead for Jamilee. That's a pretty comfortable lead. She's just going to want to make sure, she doesn't do anything drastic.
Yeah, ideally you put it on cruise control, but you do it. You can't become a spectator, though.
No.
You still have to be active in the shot. You still have a job to do. You can't get complacent. You still have to shoot the bow. Haley a little more
meanwhile,
pressure because she,
yep.
you want to avoid the trap of trying too hard. There's that balance.
Exactly.
Don't try too hard, don't try too little.
But look at the end of her stabilizer. She is steady.
11.
I was just saying,
Dang.
yeah.
Right in there.
She's dialed in, that's for sure.
This is going to give her a lot of confidence going into the next match.
10, just off.
And presumably, whoever's coming up behind her is paying attention to this.
Yeah.
Yep, there's the click. Just a little pull. Keep pulling.
Oop, see that one? I think she was struggling, probably collapsing just a little bit.
A little
and
bit
it
of
wasn't going
hesitancy
off.
there, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Wide 9. Yeah, she just rolled through that.
Yeah.
You can see the frustration a little bit.
Yeah, that's a shame. Hey,
Well, nobody likes to lose.
she shot
You don't
well,
come
though.
here to lose.
Yep.
And an 11
There you go.
Yeah, back in the groove on that last arrow. We'll go out and we'll get a couple of words here from Rob. Now that we've concluded this match, Jamilee will move on.
In fourth place, $250. Congratulations. Nice shooting. And if you step on down, congratulations, Jamilee Moore. You get to stay up here and keep shooting. That was some incredible shooting there. You drill in the middle. You staying nice and relaxed?
Kind of.
Great. Okay. Our next competitor will be Sachi Keane. Sachiko Keane. And Sachi's coming on down. Let's give Sachi a hand. Sachi, do you choose to shoot on the right or the left?
I'll shoot on the left.
Okay. Sachi chooses to shoot on the left. It's going to move Jamilee over out of her comfort zone. It's a wise strategy.
All right, so Chuck, we have Sachi Keane stepping in to shoot against Jamilee Moore. Sachi Keane is one of the best. Oh, we get a good
That's a great
replay
shot
there.
of
Yeah, that's a
Jamilee's
great
there,
shot.
last shot.
And she's going to need those. So we were saying Sachi Keane, she is one of the best young female archers in the world compound.
She's got world records under her
She
belt,
does.
literally.
Yep.
I mean, at this age, I mean, Sachi's no joke. We've seen her on this stage many, many times. I'm excited to see the coach that she's got in the box behind her there.
Yeah, how about that?
Marissa Harding, good friends. They compete against each other. We had Marissa on the program last night.
Yep.
Sachi pulled that thing back with
Yes.
authority.
Look at that stabilizer. No movement.
It looked like a great shot.
Yeah, just a little low. Might have dropped out at the end. But we'll see how Jamilee, if she can stay dialed in.
11 just off.
Still there.
Edgy 11, but I
Yeah,
think it's there for sure.
I think she got it.
Yep. Nice steady shot there. Look at that. Barely moving. Tall 10.
Just out there for Sachi.
She's got a Superman belt on. Sachi does.
11.
Man, this may be one of those cases where being up there is going to help Jamilee.
Mm-hmm. She got into that groove early.
Sachi's coming in cold. I'm sure she was practicing in the back.
Mm-hmm.
But
A little long on her hold.
stage is different. Yep.
9 just off.
Dropped out of it.
Out.
10.
A little tall 10,
Yeah.
little wobble there
All
from
right, let's
Jamilee.
give
I'm
these
sure
ladies
Rob's
a
going to want
hand.
to talk to Sachi just a little bit here about her equipment and see what she's running with.
Sachi, we'll talk about your gear a little bit. You are from where in New York? Staten Island, New York. Do you have to travel a good bit to go someplace to practice?
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah.
So we're looking at binoculars there. Now,
Yeah.
Chuck,
Optologics.
she's
ED
wearing
lens.
binoculars, but she's not going to use binoculars out here.
Yeah, but it's a comfort thing.
Yeah, that's...
You know this. You've shot enough indoor that even when there's a look at Sachi, see that little wobble there just
Yep.
before it broke. Yep. So she's got a chance though. She can dial this right back in. She's not out of the match after the first.
No,
She's only down by 3 points.
Yep.
It's not that bad.
Anything can happen. But as we were saying,
The
yeah,
binocular
she-
thing, and like even when I practice at the house sometimes, I'll put on a quiver.
Sure.
There's no reason for me to have a quiver on. I'm in my own garage, you know. But it's a comfort thing. I think, you know, you're used to the balance, you're used to the feel on your hip, right?
Yeah.
You do that.
She can just look at the screen below her to see where her arrows went. She probably can see that better than her binoculars. So.
Oh, I'm sure. We have these monitors right at their feet. You can see them in the shot there, those little monitors right down on the floor in front of the archer so that they can glance down and see what they got for a shot or where their arrow landed if they want to make any adjustments or anything like that. And again, that's, you know, we're on a 30-second clock, so we don't want to waste time with, you know, glass and arrows downrange.
No.
So Sachi needs to dial this end here. She needs to kind of put a little pressure back on Jamilee.
Still sitting low.
I think that's a 9, pretty sure.
Yeah, it is. Jamilee, I think she's just getting stronger. Dead center. Man.
She doesn't look nervous.
If she's feeling it, she could be tough to beat because she's just putting them right in the middle. I think that's just out.
I think she's in the 10, but
Yeah.
I think because she runs a smaller arrow, she runs the PS23.
I think she's just out.
I think she's going to be just out of the X.
10.
Man, it's so quiet here.
It is.
11. Nice
There
shot.
she
She goes. Look at her. She breathed heavy on that. She was probably saying, finally. That's an 11. So,
Nice shooting, ladies. Let's give
Jamie-
them a hand.
So match that
let's
Let's hear from Rob out there. Talk to Sachi a little bit.
The first two gals that were up, including Mrs. Moore, Jamilee, are collegiate archers, and Sachi, I understand you'll be headed to Columbia. Congratulations on that. That's quite an accomplishment academically and from a shooting standpoint. You looking forward to going?
Yes.
Okay, great. We've been following Sachi's career for a long time. She has been a top competitive archer here in the East and nationally and internationally, competing in world championship events, and is a world record holder. Let's give Sachi Keane a hand, please. Okay, we've got 64-59 match at halfway. Jamilee will have the choice of shooting first or second.
So we've got a 64-59 lead for Jamilee Moore. 2 ends to go. That's a nice lead, 5 points, but 2 ends. That can get gobbled up pretty quick. So Jamilee's
could.
going to just need to stay in the zone and keep it going.
We saw it at another match, 5-point lead, and brought it back to a tie. Wound up going to a shoot-off. So Sachi's not out of it. She's got a road to travel, but
11.
that looked like a much more comfortable shot for her. A little less wobble, a lot better follow-through.
Oh, man.
That was not a photograph. That was how still that was sitting.
That target, she likes that top one.
That top dot, she's got it dialed.
All
right, we got a match now.
Mm-hmm.
close.
I think it's a 10 liner. I think she's probably going to be just over. What do you think?
Boy, that's tough to see. I think she's going to be just high of the 11.
11.
Sachi
Wow,
comes
33.
back to 33, yeah. Jillian doesn't want to give too much away. She could really use an 11 here. Jamilee, sorry, I said Jillian.
Nice shooting, ladies.
Good, Jamilee, she got it.
So it's either a 32 or a 33.
At worst, she gave back one.
Yeah, so it's a 4 or 5 point lead going into this final end.
Frontier Timing of France. They have supplied our Frontier timers for the last several years for the.
So we're getting a look here. Yep, it looks like they scored
4
that
points,
one. Yep, 4-point lead. There, the judge just looked at it. Oh, she's getting the magnifier out now. Really getting a look. Maybe she. I don't know. No, I just saw her mouth. She said 10.
Yep.
Looks as though Sachi has been able to pick up 1 point.
Yep, 4-point lead.
Jamilee Moore, so
Heading into the last end. Now that feels good. Oh, here's a replay here. That's her finishing off a 33, 11, 11, 11. Can't do any better than that, but it may be a case of just a little too late.
Yes, coming out of the gate is as slow as she did there, with not having killer ends as soon as she came out.
Right. So you figure Jamilee, all she has to do is keep it in the yellow. Well, I guess she could shoot at 9 versus 11. That's 2. 11, 11, 11 to 9, 9, 9 wouldn't work out too well for her.
No, she would lose. Well, Sachi's doing what she needs to do here. I mean, it's 100%.
She is.
She's got to hit. She's got to
working
hit
those
11s.
lines.
Yep.
Now this is Jamilee's favorite target. Let's see what she can do. That's right in there. She hasn't missed that hole. That's 4 arrows there in the same hole.
Good look at the arrow there. That PS23.
11.
There it is. Jamilee just needs to keep up. That's an 11. Wow. All right. So now, no matter what,
Shy of a miss.
Jamilee hits the yellow, she wins. Doesn't matter what Sachi does.
10-9 liner. Yep.
So she
Probably
just,
a 10 on the bottom side there.
She just has to hit yellow and she wins.
Anything in the gold.
There it is.
Wow, what a way to finish with a 33.
33.
Sachi, congratulations. That was a really tough match. Excellent shooting by both of you. You take home 3rd place and $450. So congratulations and welcome to the stage on the Lancaster Archery Classic.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's give Sachi Keane a hand. Sachi Keane from New York. Jamilee, you had some awesome shooting there. Nearly perfect ends through much of that match. You're not giving your opponents much of a chance. Nice shooting. You feeling great up there? Next competitor, Savannah Vanderwier. Savannah Vanderwier.
That was a great look at Jamilee's last
favorite
shot there.
Texan.
And now we have.
So I probably would have been a little more excited than Jamilee was, but she's probably
And
like, nope,
assisting
that's
Savannah is her
just,
dad.
I'm not there
Let's give
yet.
Savannah
So
a
She's trying to
hand.
stay in her groove, you know. She's trying to maintain her focus here.
So this is Savannah Vanderwier.
Savannah chooses the left stage
And so Savannah,
and chooses to
she was
shoot
actually
first.
the high qualifier for in the round. You know, our first qualification round, our first 660 score. She laid down a 643 as a high qualifier.
643. Wow.
Yeah. And then pushed her way through the eliminations. She shot a 131. Out of a possible 132, she shot a 131 in the first elimination round. Just slated. Followed that up with a 128 and then a 130 for her third elimination round. And that got her to this point with a grand total of 1032, 73-11. She was the #1 shooter coming into this morning, or this afternoon now. And so with her shooting that well and what we've seen from Jamilee, I think this is going to be a solid match because both of these ladies can shoot very, very, very well.
Now you see her setup there. She has a V-bar. She's running 2 lower stabilizers coming back. Some archers like that just for a better balance.
See that a lot in the 3D world.
Yep.
Not so much in the target world because it fills up the box too much. Ooh,
She got it. Looked
Arrow
like it
for arrow.
surprised her, but it got in there.
boy, that first one from Jamilee looked good, right? She's got that Jeff Hopkins hand where she turns it sideways.
Yeah.
10.
Just a little low left. She just missed that X.
Just wide.
10. Jamilee.
Tie match.
Look at the size of the dot she's got in her scope.
Yeah.
Cover up that whole yellow.
11.
Pounded it.
She let out a big sigh there. Glad to get that first end out of the way.
Yeah, get that first one underway and shake off those nerves.
Tie match.
We're going to be tied after the first end. See, we called it. It's going to be a good one. I'm sure Rob's going to want to talk to her and get a few words from Savannah coming in.
Great. We want you to feel at home. Okay, let's talk a little bit about your rig. You are shooting PSE X-Tech, and it looks like an Achieve sight from Trueball Excel, and an Excel scope, a Hamsky arrow rest. What bars?
Wind Dragons.
Okay, looks like Bowfinger Ultimate stabilizers and Wind Dragon rods. And what release are you running?
I've got the HPC.
HPC from Trueball. Very good. And you're running Black Eagle arrows. Looks to be serving you very well. Awesome shooting, ladies. 32 apiece. Let's give them a hand.
And so now we get into the second end here. Larry gets the instructions. Who's going to go first? Who's going to go second?
32-32. They're not giving much, that's for sure.
Man, that's a solid start. That's a pro start right there.
That dot in her scope is just incredible how big that is.
Wow.
And dead center.
Looks like I might need to go home and play with V-bars, huh? That apparently
I
is
generally
working.
like a small aiming point, but boy, she's making that one work. That's wide.
Ooh,
9.
wide 9.
That's a 2-point swing there. Jamilee looks a little disgusted by that.
Savannah looking pretty happy by that.
Yeah.
Wow.
She just gave a little smile there. She liked that shot.
Man, she's shooting good. Tiny little pin there. Little green dot.
Yep.
10.
Edgy 10.
She might be wobbling a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
getting inside her head.
Well, the thing
Meanwhile-
here is, you know exactly what your competitor is doing. Look at that smile there.
Yeah.
You know what your competitor's doing because they're calling out the score.
Yeah.
You know, and you can see it on that big wall up there. You know, if you look from where the shooters are standing, all they do is glance at the wall, and we have a huge projection up there, so they can see the whole thing.
10.
No,
Oof. Tough end.
that was a rough end for Jamilee.
Savannah for sure is going to enjoy this. She'll have a 4-point lead going into this, into the half.
And she's doing, I mean, she's doing what she needs to do. 32, 33, that's, I mean, she's controlling her part of it.
Yeah, but this is what we expected out of her coming in with a high qualifier score like that.
Judge is eyeing up that target there.
Looking good, looking good. And let me see, where in Texas?
Here we go.
Take a quick look there.
Look at her shot. Nice and
Look how
steady.
smooth. Watch that hand
Yeah,
come
look
back.
at that.
See how she's got that little
Yep.
flip with a hand there?
She gives a smile, likes that arrow.
The World Championships, Youth World Championships in Argentina. And what are you up to these days?
So she's got a lot of swag on her quiver there. Boy, I know archers are superstitious, but that's like she got a lot going on there.
I'm trying to figure out a release pouch. Is that a teddy bear or a koala?
I think, yeah.
I don't. It's kind of cool. It's big fluffy,
Absolutely.
fluffy release pouch.
She's got all kinds of things hanging off there.
Yeah, what is it?
They were getting
Is that an
looked there.
elephant?
A mouse? I don't know.
I'm going with elephant.
You go with elephant?
Looks
Look on
like-
the side there. She's got a moose and stuffed animals. She's
I
got,
bet they all mean something though. They've all
Absolutely.
got to be good luck for something, and she's not taking them off for anything.
Nope. I wouldn't either.
10.
Maybe I can borrow one.
I don't think it works that way.
Darn it.
I don't think they can hand off luck like that. Because if they would, man, I'd be touching every good shooter on the shoulder, just trying to
Get some of that
get
magic.
some
All right.
mojo
There we go. Jamilee's back on it. That's
back
great.
into her groove.
Good for her.
And she picked up a point there,
Yeah.
which
That's
was
what she's gotta do.
she really needed to do that right now.
10.
Yeah.
Ooh, she got a chance to pick up another
All
one
right.
here.
A little high.
It's hard to capitalize on those opportunities
It
when
is.
you need to, right? Because it sneaks into your
Yeah.
head. I really got to do
Yes.
this, right?
Here's my chance, and you might just be a little tense. That's an 11 from Savannah, so
She needed that for sure.
she wasn't going to give another one.
But she did trim it by 1 point.
11. Midway. Nice shooting,
So
ladies.
she picked up a point.
Got it.
So now down to 3 going into this last end.
Last end, 96-93.
Definitely needed that.
Yeah. We're
One end left, it looks like. Congratulations. Nice shooting. You feeling better?
Kind of, yes.
Very good. Very good. Love that smile. And Savannah, it looks like there's closing of the match a little bit, 96-93. 3-point lead, Savannah. Still feeling all right up there?
I feel great.
She feels great, she says. Okay, very good. All right. We'll wait just a moment for our arrows to come back.
all right. Last end. Here we go. 3-point lead in favor of Savannah. Vanderwier. Jamilee Moore certainly is a tough competitor. She's been hanging in there. She's been pulling some big arrows when she needed them. So I wouldn't expect her to just give up right now.
Oh, absolutely not.
She's going to make Savannah earn it.
Yeah. Well, we know both of these girls can shoot 32s and 33s all day long. So
Yep.
there's no lifting of the throttle here. A 3-point lead, I don't think means much when you're at this level.
Right.
You know, it's too easy to slip back and lose those points. You know, you shoot a 9 versus 11. That's a 2-point swing with one
2-point
arrow.
swing. Yeah. Savannah's locked in there. 11.
That looked good. You could see it on her
Perfect.
face and her hand,
Yep.
the way the bow tipped forward. It looked
Follow
really good.
through everything.
That follow
see
through
what
is really
Jamilee-
important.
That's an 11.
Strong shot. Look good.
Stride for stride here.
You know, I hope these girls go back and look at this later on and realize how well they're actually shooting.
Yeah.
11.
Wow. Inside out 11.
Look at her smiling. She knows it.
Oh, you got to feel good after shooting a shot like that, man.
Absolutely. Long hold.
Oh, little bobble there.
Long hold. She got it. Good recovery. So anything in the yellow, and Savannah takes it. There it is.
Wow, 33 to close it out. Big smile and a big breath.
I'd like to see Jamilee
Look at her over there.
shoot
She's
11.
doing everything she can not to cheer.
I'd like to shoot an 11 here. I'd like to see her get it.
Finish strong.
Yep.
11.
Nice. What a great
She
finish.
got it.
Solid shooting. That was fantastic. Congratulations to Savannah Baye Vanderwier.
That's the way you want to see it win.
Great match. Wow.
Congratulations and nice shooting. Are you enjoying yourself at the Lancaster Archery Classic?
Yes.
Very good. Step on down. And Savannah, you came in and just took all the oxygen out of the room. Congratulations. You looked relaxed. You looked like you were having fun. What's it like being up here on Lancaster Archery stage?
Feels amazing. It feels great. Yeah, like I said, I feel at home here. This is, anytime I'm on the line, I'm home. And so, yeah, it's cool to be here, so.
Well, very good. I hope you come back. We've had a great time having you. You've won $1,250 as our Women's Open champion. Congratulations. Give Savannah a hand. Nice hug from Dad.
There's a great look at Savannah Baye Vanderweer's last shot there. And the big smile. What a great finish from her. When we come back on the other side, we will continue.
Lombardi once said, winning is not a sometime thing. It's an all-time thing. You don't do things right once in a while. You do them right all the time. Winning is a habit. Unfortunately, so is losing. I've learned in my career I'm only as good as the tools I use.
12 for Levi Morgan.
One chance, one moment, one shot.
We don't build these bows to be different. We build them to be better. We're the outsiders, the mavericks, the fearless. We forge our own path. We're not chasing anyone, but we know what they're running from. It's an obsession, and the obsessed never rest.